is this what my hair is going to look like for my episode, just with this extra long, like who does she think she is? I don't like, why is it so much longer than the rest of my hair?
Well, what do you want? Understand. Do you want growth, or do you want tightness?
but clearly this is the only girl listening.
I love it. I think you should highlight it. I think that should be the one that you bleach. Like, you just have one long blonde curl.
Okay.
I think she deserves a little extra love and a little attention.
I think
there's nothing wrong with being a little long.
Guess what she's doing? Going even tucked behind my ear. She's still too long. Anyway.
You get what you
Hello,
get.
and welcome to another episode of What the Sweet Fuck. I'm Nicola Foti.
And I'm Meghan Thompson.
And we're here to give you all things fuck-worthy.
We surely are.
What are you here for today?
I'm here for, listen, I know that everything it's a lot of doom and gloom right now, right? And just in general in life on the internet. But my friends and I, we like to send each other funny baby videos. That's how we counteract. And so this video in particular, why is your face like that?
Because I hope you didn't pick the same thing I picked.
Oh, well, I mean, there are a lot of funny babies.
There are a lot of baby videos.
There are a lot of funny babies in the world. This is one in particular that I think speaks to me because I think it is me.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I would like to share that with you.
Okay. Oh my God.
Just out here searching.
God.
Just, got things to do. Got neighbors to spy on. Got
that baby.
To solve.
That baby is a neighbor. Like, that baby owns that house.
That baby heard something outside and needs to know exactly who is doing what with who and how.
That's amazing. I'm here for a baby as well.
Okay.
And I think you're gonna like what you see.
I will.
Let's get her over here.
Dude, that is exactly how I treat my nephew. I mean, in a much softer way. Every time he looks at me, I'm like, you want to fight? Do you want to fight? Because we can fight, and I'll win. It'll be a war of words, and you don't even know words yet. So I'm definitely winning this one.
I knew, like, as soon as I saw that I needed to share it with you, which is usually how this goes, but just specifically that, because I just knew that you would enjoy fighting a baby. And, and that
was delicious. That was delicious. Yeah. I've seen that clip before in the past, but it's been a long, long time. And so I'm glad you brought it back up to the zeitgeist because it needed to be, sometimes you have a good meal and you need to have it again, Yeah. And I just feel like anytime we can, in a funny way, fight babies, I'm here for it. That's going to be clipped out of context one day, and I'm going to be pissed. You know what I mean when I talk about fighting babies, okay? Like fun.
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, I'm going to talk shit to a baby all day, every day. Why not?
Not even complete humans.
No, your bones are still forming. I'm going to talk shit to you.
Your skull has a giant gap in it. Like, who's really the tender one here? Who's going to win in a fight?
No.
Not you.
Listen, I mean, my bones might be brittle, but they're still connected and formed. So don't.
You got grip. I give you that. But that's about all of the talents that you possess.
Yeah. Listen, you
might not even be able to crawl yet.
My boy, you don't even know what balance is.
No.
Okay, so wait till you meet gravity, my friend. It's not going to go well for you.
Who?
No. Yeah, exactly. The only benefit to being a baby is that you get to fly for free. That's it.
Wow, yeah. Okay, so today I want to talk about a search party. Now, before I go into this story, I do want to mention a show that I love called Search Party.
I was going to say, there's a show.
It's wonderful. It's amazing. I don't know if it's back yet. I feel like it's been on hiatus for like 3 years. But anyway, so this search party was in Turkey. Mm-hmm. And the man was missing after it was a construction job, and then they went to go drink in the woods and they couldn't find him. So the next morning, I guess, or in the night, they set out to go look for him. And apparently he joined his own search party. So
yeah, I just imagine like wandering out and seeing everyone and like walking around doing whatever. It's just with beer in hand, a little hungover, wandering, and you're like, what's everyone doing?
The people, I guess, they didn't recognize him, I guess. Maybe they were just joined this job, not knowing each other or what happened. But it says the Turkish man reported missing after a night of drinking in the woods was found after he unknowingly joined his own search party. Okay, so after this construction job, drinking in the woods, he went back to a friend's villa to sleep at 2 a.m., but his friends thought he had drunkenly wandered off into the woods and reported him missing. Yeah. My question is, if they're your friends and you join the search party, wouldn't you realize that, oh, hey, he's here? Or were they all like wearing unidentifiable clothing options, masks?
Well, you know, everyone getting drunk in the woods at 2 a.m. after a full day of work is the first note that I would like to just, would just like to put a little pin in.
Yeah.
That maybe we're not all operating at a fully hydrated capacity.
All right. That's fine.
That's number one. Number two, this story sounds like literally something that would happen to Nicky. Because I feel like Nicky, as someone who's been drunk with Nicky in the past in cities and seen how he moves and operates, Nicky, might have a little tendency to disappear, run ahead of everyone. And so, I could just absolutely see you, first of all, having a search party, and second of all, joining it, eagerly looking for whoever was missing.
Yeah. Yep. He joined, just not realizing that he was the person they're looking for, and he was just trying to help out,
I love it.
He's like, I'll help you find someone.
Yeah.
And they only realized once they called his name, and he was like, oh, that's me.
Yeah, he turned around thinking someone was just like calling him off to the side, and then he realized everyone was saying it. Oh, yeah.
Like, oh, yeah, what? Oh. That's me.
I mean, you know what? I will say that thankfully it turned out to have a happy ending. This person, is not dead. I would also say that I gotta give a nod to his friends being proactive enough, I guess, to enlist help, because sometimes people do not go looking for their friends or their children or whoever because they think they've run away or something. And those people are getting fully kidnapped by like someone or like sold into the sex trade. So, a lot of things can happen. And so granted, his friends did take up that portion of it, but did his friends recognize him enough to know what he even looked like? Don't know.
Yeah.
So, sometimes
there are still questions.
Sometimes friendship is a tricky, did we check his bed first? No, we called the police. All right, well, again, I don't think we're operating at our best capacity. Maybe it's because we read an article on the internet about how we're supposed to drink more and have partnerships because we make more money. And, that's a little throw to my episode.
Wow. And that is, don't take advice from people on the internet, because they don't know what they're talking about, especially if they're trying to make you do things where money gets in their pocket.
I mean, trust them as far as you can throw them. And if you got a bad back, you can't throw them far.
Yeah, no, I can't throw anything today.
No.
I
can't even reach out to turn things on.
I just remembered a story from when Ken and I were in the Philippines, and I had stayed back in the hotel, or like at the beach. I think I was at the beach. Ken went to go surfing, and it was like, I think it was his first time surfing. And so the instructors there split the group into two groups. It was a beginner group that were all girls. It was like, you're a girl, okay, you're a beginner. If you're a guy, you're automatically advanced. So he was in the advanced group as a complete novice. And he a wave came over him. He fell attached to his board, and then like just tumbled in the waves. Through his or like, what's it called when you hurt your shoulder? Like dislocated, that's the word. His shoulder. Okay, so he's injured. He can't swim because he has one arm.
All right.
The board goes up. He's still underwater. And once he gets back to the surface, he looks around and doesn't see his instructor. So later, he finds the instructor and he sees his cousin. He's like, oh, hey, I need help. Or sorry, more like, oh, hey, I need help. And the instructor goes, oh, I saw your board go up and I thought you died. Just okay with it. Just like, oh, you're
just like, well, he'll float to the surface.
Anyway,
or he won't.
So here's, you guys, here, don't do that. And here's what you do.
Wow. He used it, his instructor used it as like a teaching moment, which I think is the mark of any great teacher. Yes, that person did die, but let's talk about technique.
I mean, speaking of going to find people who go missing, he's not wasting any time on that.
Listen, that boy's got 9 lives, I swear to God. And we're on like number 16, so at some point he's gonna have to start paying for it. And see, that's exactly why my fat ass isn't going to do any of that shit, because that's the kind of stuff I think about. I'm like, they will leave me to die. Someone will leave me to die. The thing that you think won't happen will happen to me, because I will be entrusted with surviving it and telling the story in a funny, charming way. And I don't listen. I have enough.
I'm not coordinated enough for that.
My plate is full. I couldn't even climb atop a fucking surfboard on the ground. All right. In the shallowest water, my ass would be flipping over.
On the sand, I probably couldn't.
No. And when they have people like lay down on a surfboard and then jump up, there's no jumping up. On fully functional fucking land with gravity aiding me and abetting me. All right, because me getting up, I'm not even sure because I'll hurt myself. Me getting up on a surfboard would be like a very slow creeping process of like just at every point having to rebalance myself. And there's one thing I know about water, and it's not
period
it's not. Okay, so I will gladly stay in the kiddie pool, the shallow end. I will use my blubber to float like the little baby beluga that I am. And like you do the dangerous shit. I could literally imagine a cement block under the water, and I could attach all kinds of fucking horror stories to it and create a fucking underwater ghost story in my mind. And that's enough exhilaration for me. Okay, my system's flooded. All right, I don't need to feel waves. I don't need to feel danger. I don't need to wonder what it's like to breathe. I don't need any of it.
Yeah, I'm okay.
I will be sitting on the beach with a fucking Mai Tai and a hangover and trying to find a Wi-Fi signal. And that's it.
This is me. I'm just happy I could help. This is me joining my own search party. You know, I'm happy I could help, and I'm happy I've been found. I knew where I was the whole time. But I'm happy.
Did you though?
To quell your.
I mean, aren't you always looking for yourself a little bit?
Wow, that's deep.
This would be me, not even calling the police, just assembling my fellow friends to find you. You know, find our sisters.
Find our sisters. Oh my God, amazing.
To use, you know, to spin an amethyst or a quartz over a penny or something to find you. I would be going with my gut, and my gut would be leading me probably in the direction of wherever we were about to eat breakfast, because it was a long night, baby. And what is open 24 hours? Because whoo!
Yeah, why don't they use that for every missing person case? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't even know where to go with that, because my mind went to all kinds of dark places.
I know, because especially there's actually missing persons in the news recently. People are like, they aren't praying hard enough. Well,
yeah. You know, I don't know that prayer was necessary for that one.
They aren't manifesting hard enough. Well,
yeah, my vision board unfortunately wasn't bringing it together the way it usually does. You know who I hope never goes missing, and they're certainly not missing in my heart? These BBs. That's right. I keep it cute, baby.
We want to give a extra special. Yeah, oh yeah. Do you hear that? Oh, you feel that? You like that, baby? To Jeremy Shaw.
Jeremy Shawshank Redemption is.
And Shannon Lemon.
Lemon.
We also want to give a cute little thank you to Heather Snitchfarloides.
Heather, shut up.
Jennifer Best.
Jennifer, be better than best, please.
Cat Waterflame.
Cat, the love, the light, the Lord, Waterflame.
MJ Dolorico.
MJ, go forward with peace and light and fuck you, Dolorico.
Roberto XS.
Roberto 3XLXS.
And Stephanie.
And
we want to say thank you to all the BBs seeing the screen, the BBs you don't see, who are ghost BBs. If you'd like to join them and us in the afterlife, please visit patreon.com/whatasweetfuck. Thank you for joining us for another enlightening, robust episode of What a Sweet Fuck.
Yeah, full bodied.
On the awake.
Full bodied, full flavored, just swirl it around in your mouth. I'm Meghan Tonsis.
Notes of cherry, walnut, cedar. Swish it around.
That's how I do wine tastings. We should do a wine tasting together. I'll just meet lemoning, you know?
Wine tasting in Mackinac.
Yeah. We said it correctly. Yeah.
I know how to spell it too.
Listen, let's go to Beaver Island and get ourselves a case, you know? In any way that possibly means. Yeah. Correct. I would love, please fly to Michigan so we can go to Beaver Island. I don't even know where we would stay, but just whatever. I just want to do it.
Yeah. Love you.
Love you. Bye.